The wind carried dust across the empty ranch road as Clara tightened her grip on the small leather bag in her hands. She had traveled for 2 days by wagon after receiving a letter, short, formal, and signed only with a name she barely remembered from childhood. The letter had said the ranch needed a teacher, and the owner was an elderly widower. Clara had imagined gray hair, slow steps, and a quiet house filled with old memories. Instead, when she stepped onto the wooden porch, the door swung open and a young cowboy stood there, sunlight behind him like a golden outline. He was tall, confident, with a warm smile and eyes that looked like they had seen storms but chosen peace. "I'm here to see Mr. Whitaker," Clara said, her voice cautious. The cowboy tipped his hat. "You found him." She blinked, certain she had misunderstood. I was told you were older," he finished with a soft laugh. "Most folks are surprised." Clara felt heat rise to her cheeks. She had built a picture in her mind, and now it had shattered in the gentlest way. The ranch didn't look like the lonely place she had expected either. Horses moved calmly in the corral, and the scent of fresh bread drifted from the kitchen window. "Over supper," he explained. His father had owned the ranch before him and had passed away the previous winter. The letter she received had been written months earlier, when illness had made him seem older than he was. "I kept the words the same," he admitted, "because I didn't know how else to ask for help." Clara listened, noticing the quiet strength in the way he spoke. He wasn't what she had imagined, but there was kindness in every small gesture, the way he pulled out her chair, the way he made sure her room had fresh water and wildflowers. The next morning, Clara began teaching the ranch hands, children under the shade of a wide oak tree. The cowboy watched from a distance, pretending to mend a fence that didn't need mending. He admired how patient she was, how her voice carried like a calm melody across the yard. Days turned into weeks. Clara found herself laughing more than she had in years. The ranch no longer felt like a temporary stop, it felt like a place where her heart could rest. One evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of amber and rose, she joined him on the porch. "You're not what I expected," she said. He smiled. "That a good thing?" She nodded. "Yes, I thought I was coming to work for a stranger. Instead, I found," she hesitated, searching for a word that wouldn't reveal too much. "A home." He looked out toward the open fields. "I didn't just need a teacher," he admitted. "I needed someone who could bring life back here." Silence settled between them, comfortable and warm. The world seemed to slow, as if the ranch itself was listening. "Clara," he said finally, "you came here for a job. But if you ever wanted more than this ranch, more than teaching,